taking Spanish.
Yeah, I have 0% idea. That was just a joke. I don't know. Come a little bit close. Okay. Okay. Region 5. Level 10s. Last 2 years in a row. Not great. Okay. We got 3rd place by a pretty large margin last year. Okay. And it's not because we didn't have enough tricks. Okay. Region 5 has enough tricks. We didn't do it well enough. We didn't have good enough form. We gave away too many of the little details. All right. When you're counting up the scores, counting 9 6s and 9 7s, you have a shot at winning the age group. You have a shot at moving on and getting some good points for the region. Counting 9 3s and 9 4s, we guarantee ourselves a solid 3rd, 4th place finish again. Okay? So, this is not about how big a skill you can chuck and if you can catch a release. This is about how well you can do your gymnastics and what we're trying not to give away as a region. All right? So, today, we're going to reel you back in a little bit. We can throw gymnastics today, but if you're doing Tkachevs and every time past the low bar you flex your feet, the next turn you're not doing a Tkachev anymore. You're going to do giants and point your toes past the low bar, because that 10th every time you pass the low bar, you are not allowed to take away from our region. You must step it up and do a better job, okay? Because it makes you more competitive on the event, it makes you more competitive in the all-around, and it makes the region more competitive, right? And that's what we're here for, okay? We're here to try to make the region better, to share knowledge, to get together as a family and a unit, and to do a better job. So you guys have to step up your level of excellence to meet the expectation of getting us back on top, because we used to win all the time, and we haven't been winning lately, okay? So, same thing if you're doing a Jaeger. I don't care if you catch your Jaeger. If you go blind and split your legs and flex your feet and gross and you lose 3/10 on a blind, your next turn you're not doing a Jaeger anymore. You're doing a blind change to a timer or a blind change to a front giant, so you can clean it up, all right, and you can get those 10ths back for yourself and for the region, because it's important, okay? And because you can't train slop and expect it to just all of a sudden get better when we go to a competition. It's got to get better here every turn. All right, that's the only way you can rely on it when we go outside and compete it. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's conversation number 1. We're going to pull you back a little bit today if we need to. If we don't need to and you're doing a great job, okay, we'll go ahead and push and you can do your great gymnastics, okay? You can show off a little bit. I'd love to see some show-off gymnastics. I'd love to see some beautiful stuff. All right, but understand that if it's not beautiful, I'm pulling the reins back. Okay, number 2. I always talk about that concept discussion. So yesterday we talked about using our eyes in gymnastics and doing a little bit better job seeing what we're doing to create consistency, so we're not relying on just the body and how it feels that day. All right? Think about it. Continue to try to use it. It's important. Okay? Number 2, using layouts, okay, to do all of your timers for whatever you're trying to get ready. Using a layout to start every flip off of the bars, off of the beam, off of floor, off of vault, okay? Everything you do, if you want to do a flip, it's a layout first before you change position to accelerate the position, right? Or accelerate the flip, I should say. So, concept of big to small. You go big, you don't go that fast. You go big to small, you accelerate, okay? Same thing goes with flips. You start with the layout, you accelerate when you get smaller. I tucked, did I flip? So does the tuck or the pike or the straddle make you flip? All it does is it lets you accelerate the existing flip. If your existing flip is incredibly slow and not powerful, it doesn't matter how hard you tuck or how hard you pike, you're not flipping well. It starts with a stronger, more consistent layout off of the event, off of whatever the apparatus is, before you accelerate into the smaller shape. Okay? Does that concept make sense, and can you buy into that? It's very important. Okay? So, now we flip it over, switch gears. Instead of just thinking of a flip, let's think of a Tkachev. I can't tell you how many Tkachevs I've watched just pick the feet up and think that the straddle was going to do the flip for them. Okay? The straddle doesn't flip you for your Tkachev. The hollow shape to the counter rotation kick front layout flips you. All the straddle does is get your feet out of the way so you can get to the bar easier. Okay? Everything starts with the layout. And if you don't commit and you don't feel that layout action first, you can't use the shape change to accelerate you really. It's just a pike to be a pike, or a straddle to be a straddle, or a tuck to be a tuck. It doesn't really do what it's intended to do. Okay? All right, so with that being said, we got transitions, okay, we got giant fulls, blinds, whatever, through to dismounts, slash some major release stuff, okay? And understand that if you're not putting the effort on form, you're not getting to do the extra stuff. We're pulling the reins back. So get ready to work hard and make sure that the form is at the forefront of what we're doing, because that's what Region 5 needs from you. You are important to the success of Region 5. Go. That's offset wide. This is even wide. Anybody need to change that?
Is this the same as it was yesterday?
Yes. I believe so.
Can we make this offset?
Does anybody go even, or do we go offset? You go same? All right. It's pretty, it's that much of a difference, so. All right, let's go. Ow! All right, guys, get out of that chalk and get to that bar. That's an open bar over there. Let's move it as much as we can. Let's go. You could do that, yes. Absolutely. Pull it up. Press it out a little bit more to that straddle. It's just a little soft. You know what I mean? You didn't really just create that push acceleration.
Okay.
All right.
I tried to straddle a little more because I didn't want to hit my foot.
Yeah, so, but the straddle has to be like for a purpose to accelerate, right? It's to get you past the bar, but shape change accelerates as well. So it's an opportunity to here accelerate what you're doing.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So this is the same as yesterday?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, I had like a whole bunch of rotations yesterday, so like I'm not guaranteeing, but I'm pretty sure this is what you had yesterday. Yeah. And if not, it's really close, so you should be good to go. Lock it up. Pretty nice, just a little bit of flat back. Guys, in my old age and my gray hairs and stuff, I got lost a little bit here too, okay? We're not just doing chalk bar. You're coming over here, you're getting a couple back extension blind changes, working on the leg form on our turns and our whatever. Okay, drop into that pit, get a couple 3/4 handstands in between your turns. After every turn, you are doing a handstand or a couple back extensions to work on the quality with which we're doing our gymnastics, okay? And you tapped really early and with bent knees. Squeeze that down, pull through your hips, right? It can't be a snap kick because then you're not using this. You're not creating power to your coil. You're just doing a flat body. That doesn't create any flip. It doesn't create any power. Not a bad job, right? We want to do that little bit more push out to create that good long swing. And then right here to here, if you wait, this is going to open to the handstand very cleanly if you keep that nice circle and you keep those hips away with that good strong pressure shoulders, okay? It's always going to stay away and open to that handstand. When you start to shorten a little bit, when you start to pull slightly, is when you get those little wiggle worms and you're just throwing away a tenth for no real reason because you don't need it. All right? Just be more patient.
All right.
Okay, so kick up to a handstand over here. Just under grip handstand.
Here?
Yep. Squeeze your head in line. Lock that core. Squeeze the butt. Straighten the line a little bit, right? Here, pressure. Think about straight, right? Now, pick your head up as hard as you can. Okay? Pick it harder. Pick it up. What happens to your body? It arches. So remember what we were talking about, trying to keep that little straighter, tighter body position from the handstand down into that drop. You did blind or you whatever to here. Then you do front giant and you pick your head up to create that for your Jaeger timer. Picking your head up is not what's going to help you. Getting that head down, keeping that within your shoulders, and letting the lower half of your body do the work on the front giant is going to make you way more consistent. Okay? It's going to help you be tighter here. Your priority's got to be on head position, body alignment. Then the gymnastics that comes afterwards. Okay? So just do a few more of just that to the timer and focus on trying to keep the ears covered, trying to do a little bit more of that boom, straight, tight line, squeezing that core, squeezing that chest in, right? Because that's going to make a bigger difference than just how many Jaegers you can do. All right, so Ellie, you just got to be a little more patient with it. Let it come around the bar a little bit more. Lock it up, wait for it, wait for it. Okay. I actually like that a little bit better, right? Just a little more push, wait for the handstand shift. You just got a little bit early on the shift push, but this was a little more around the bar, so it was the right idea. This is almost there, but here, slightly more coil to the counter rotation kick, right? You're just a little bit extended, so it's not quite as strong of a front layout position as you'd like to create, or layout rotation that you like to create, right? And it's a little bit short, a little bit just small back to the bar. Okay, come here and did you do the kickouts yesterday? No, come down and do, just lay down on your back, arms over like you're gonna do a back extension roll, okay? Like this, straight here, okay? So from here, you're gonna put pressure on the bar, you're gonna pick your feet up, you're gonna go to a pike, nice and tight, right? From here, you're gonna go kick bridge, ready, 1, 2, 3, kick bridge. Right? And you can create that big, strong kick to counter-rotate. Now do it again by yourself. Just nice and tight, kick bridge. Okay, now come back down. Okay, boom. Go like this, kick bridge. From there. How much harder is that?
That was a lot harder.
Like way harder, right? So the smaller you make that position into the tap, the more counter-rotate and front layout power you create, the easier it is to do that late straddle, get back to that bar.
Okay.
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Yep. All right, let's see some excellent gymnastics. Woo, doggy. You have very strong fingertips. Yeah, that was a little, right? So all you got to do is you do a pretty nice job here. As you pull back, okay, squeeze that core just a little bit more to get those hips to kind of go horizontal. So you can hold it in just that little touch longer. So that tap takes you back up through vertical finish versus slightly pressing away. And then we don't get those fingertips. But it's very clean, very nice gymnastics, right? Well done.
Are you able to stand up for my bail?
Yeah, where are you going? Over there, over here, over there, over there? What's wrong with Dave? Dave would like to do it. What?
Yeah, I'm done more just my next one.
This one's down. Are you guys go even bars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what the difference is on that? It's this.
Okay.
And I'm serious because we did it.
Okay.
Like at our gym last year, it's like this much of a difference. So like,
I'll be fine. I'm gonna sit over.
yeah, like totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can have somebody stand there for sure, but I'm talking about you said even bars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do them there.
Okay.
Seriously. Like it's such a minuscule difference.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You're not gonna kick that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Get that out of there. What are we doing? Toe handbell. Boom. Get it. Okay, but you're getting a split in the air to the bail, right? Have you ever done any gymnastics and like you got a little bit looser and it got better?
No.
I've never seen a skill get better when you get loose. So squeeze the feet a little tighter, and I guarantee you're going to hit a little bit stronger every time. You're going to be a little bit more consistent with that good catch, right? There's no reason to just not squeeze everything, right?
Yeah.
Lock it in. Nice job. How we doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Card.
Good form.
This group is better on form.
Yeah.
This one. We've definitely had those groups.
Woo, doggy.
Swing.
Yeehaw.
All right. Talk to Brett about your knees.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably not do that with the knees and stuff. We should probably be a little tighter, right? Don't try to feel them bend. Try to feel what you want to have happen. So do you feel your quads locking through your skills? Do you feel that, okay, while you're doing your stuff, or are you just kind of doing your stuff? Okay, so this doesn't get better until it's a priority in your head and you make it a focus and you make your body feel that kneecap lock back, that quad locking and tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, and then number 2, there's no such thing as just like short casts, right? You're doing a Wyler, it's still a handstand, then you have to lower down into that Wyler shape, okay? You can't just like short cast it and call that good, okay?
Which still worked out on the low bar.
Pretty gymnastics. Kip cast handstand, then we lower down into that shape.
No Jaeger.
Let's go, Ella. Is that a double-double? Yeah, patience at the bottom, though. Now you just rushed out. Down, let it stretch, feel the vertical rise, then the extension to keep you just inside of that bar. All right? You can't let that just rush through the front. Caden, come see me real quick.
What do you see?
Sit down. Just got the bag just a little bit. Straddle. Good. Pick your feet up to kind of vertical. Okay, so you're right here. Reach as hard as you can through. Sit up and reach through. Reach through, reach through, reach through, reach through. Okay, my foot is where your hands are right now. Okay, reach through really hard, really. I'll try to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you that extra inch that you can get. Ready? Now, put your feet down. Reach. Okay, how much we want to call that? 2 feet of distance? This is the first initial reach with your feet up.
Okay.
With your feet down, that's your reach.
Okay.
We'll call that like a 2-foot reach difference. How many takaches do you think you're gonna miss if you could turn that over a little bit more and you could reach 2 feet farther? You think you're ever gonna miss a takachev?
No, I just feel like super, like, I'm sitting up a lot more here.
Okay.
Normally, I like see the bar.
All right, sit down again. Feet. Keep them down, lay down on your back. Okay? Press your feet down into the floor, sit through and reach. Nope, lifted them up a little bit. Do it again. Press your feet down. Press your feet down, through. Do it again. Press your feet down, drive through. Okay? So think about, you're continuing to press. This is coming over the top to get you back to the takachev. There is no lift. Okay? Sit up, not V up. Does that make sense? You with me? Okay. Now, we talked about the beginning, using the layout to create rotation. All right? You're going to have to sit up more if you don't get a small enough shape to create the counter rotation layout.
Okay.
Okay? Can you handle one more drill or should we stop there?
Another one.
All right. Feet over here on your back. Turn. Feet together. Hands back. Like you're going to do a back extension roll. Okay? Feet to your hands in a pike. Okay? Here, kick to a bridge. Do it again. Right? Go ahead and get your rhythm. Boom. Kick to a bridge. Okay, now go back down. Ready? Hands back. Feet to here. Kick to a bridge. Come on. Kick to a bridge. Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Maybe.
You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Because that doesn't create enough counter rotation. That's where that early and just pull straddle comes from. The more of that tap, chest under squeeze you can get, the more of that kick front layout you can get, the better you're going to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, now, go do it. I got you, Glenn. Got you. It was like 5 minutes. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so hop up on the bar really quick, under grip. Under grip, right there, right? Press up a little bit. Okay, so we're right here. Go ahead and lean out, press on the bar here, right? Do you feel how the balance? Okay? All right, now, I want you to do the same thing, but pike. Okay? Pike up a little bit more. What do you feel like you're doing there? Does it feel as balanced as the tighter, straighter body? Or doesn't it feel like it's starting to like tip you down? Okay, so when you do your Wyler drop, your goal is to Wyler drop super tight with a nice hollow shape like this. Then we come down underneath the bar, then we can pike sit up to get over the top. Okay? But if you pike on the way down at all, what happens is you're taking more weight to the front side of the bar. You're making it twice as hard to keep that circle on the bar because naturally your hips are going to start to fall off. So you have to think, squeeze your butt, tighter, straighter, lever position before the sit-up. Okay? Make that a priority because it'll make a difference on your stuff. All right, let's see some. Glenn, you standing in again?
That's what that is.
Glenn, get to work, buddy. Come on. We're trying to run an efficient show here.
He's thinking about closing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
The lights are back on.
All right. This better look a little bit better.
Got it. Come on.
Come on. Commit.
Help her out, ladies. Let's go. You got it. Come on.
You went up, but did you feel more rotation? No, right?
I still think it's Glenn's fault.
Because you didn't create enough of that shape to do the kick counter rotate layout, right? Okay. Straighter, 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 straighter. Okay, right idea, right idea. All right, do a few more of those and really feel that straight body lever late pike.
Come on, Polly.
Yeah, but that one was a little bit too far forward. It's got to be a little more balance on top. Oh, why you not catch? Why you not catch? Why you not catch? Why you not catch? Have hands on bar. A little bit of knees kick for the double A at the end. Giants were all right, and then he kind of tried to torque it here instead of body position, use the hips, use the core to create that candle. Marco! What's up, buddy? Tight, 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 tight. Do you feel that get a little too far forward, though? A little tipped out, so then you got a little too much coming down to roll. It's got to be a little more of that lever here. It's got to have that slight tip. So you can keep those legs on the bar so you can really, really aggressively get that snap Pike.
So should I put like the bar like around right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girls, come here real quick. Quick conversation, and then you can get out of here. Speedy car. Speeding bicycle. That's what I've gone with. That's what I've gone with. It's a little more relatable for everyone.
I was trying to figure out when the first spin. I'm like, how's that? It must be a trigger.
Yeah.
Mom, Marisa.
Okay, but you're flipping back versus coiling up over the top to get that to rise and flip, right? So you're kind of making it a little bit smaller and lower. At the end of the routine, that might be a little bit harder to control and finish. Okay, that's where we start to land forward and fly out. Okay, so guys, if you're riding, this is just one more little thing to kind of think about as we're moving forward, okay? If you're riding a bicycle, okay, everybody ridden a bicycle before? Okay, you're riding down a hill. You're going really fast. Riding on the edge of the road, you start to drift over curb, okay? You're about to hit the curb. You've got two options. You can kind of lean back and slowly glide yourself back away from the curb, or you can snap your handlebars to the side, okay, to try to get back to the middle of the road. Which one would you do? What? Slowly try to tip and glide your way back. Why? Have you ever gone really fast and jacked the handlebars to the side, and then your wheel basically stops and you flip over the top? Okay, so that's kind of the concept and idea of when you get up to a handstand and you feel it start to tip, and I watch way too many people panic and go and get loose arch and try to like save it by throwing their body out to a ridiculously huge arch correction. Okay, if you get up there and you start to feel that tip, glide it back to the handstand. Slowly tip it back. Squeeze the body tighter. Not try to get loose and try to just press your hips forward. Squeeze it, press through the shoulders, try to slowly work your way back to the handstand. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, because as soon as you get loose, it's unsalvageable. You might save it, but you lost 3/10 anyway, so who cares? You just blew your routine. Okay? Practice it tight at home in the practice gym every day with those tighter, smaller, more controlled correction, and I think you're going to be more successful and you're going to miss less handstands. Okay? All right, thank you very much for working on the details and trying really hard today.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Adios.
I really like, from yesterday to today, you're finding that balance where, you know, the execution, because they're picking up on it right away. They're looking better already.
Yeah, doing a good job today.
Oh, they're doing better than yesterday. It's
Yeah.
like you said it best earlier that Region 5 needs to figure out what this camp is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know? But today, I enjoyed telling them, no, you're not flipping today. You're just doing that timer. And you know what? They'll make that change right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?